Hey friends, I'm Tiffany. I'm a surface designer and a small business owner. Today, I just wanted to have a little discussion on why I personally decided to produce my own products as opposed to using a print-on-demand company. And for those of you who don't know what a print-on-demand company is in drop shipping, just quickly, so basically it's a company that produces products to be sold as they are ordered. So they are made once they are ordered, not in advance in mass quantities. And drop shipping would mean that it's shipping from a destination other than your business location, and so that is usually taken care of by these print-on-demand companies. So when I first started out, when I first decided that I wanted to make my own products with my own designs on it, I did try a print-on-demand company, and although there are many pros to using a print-on-demand company, for me personally, I decided that I was going to go the other route and find my own vendors and just take control of the products that I produce. Some of the pros for using a print-on-demand company is that really once you have everything set up, you don't have to really worry about anything because you're taking the orders through your e-commerce website, and those orders will go directly to the printers and the manufacturer. They fulfill those products and they ship it out. So you really don't have to worry about anything unless it's marketing or customer service related. Then that's something you'll probably have to handle. These websites, these print-on-demand companies, they offer a wider range of products. You can print t-shirts, hoodies, hats, aprons, pillows, mugs. There's a lot of items that they offer now, so you can offer a wide range of products with your designs on it too. The platforms are pretty easy to work with, and as long as they're integrated with your website, then again, you really don't have to worry about much. And this is where Shopify comes handy, because really Shopify is integrated across the board with these print-on-demand companies. So once you have everything set up, it's a form of passive income, and so it's convenient in that sense. But I'm going to tell you some of the reasons why I decided to go the other route. So one reason why I decided to produce my own products is because the cost of these products using the print-on-demand company was just not worthwhile for me. And the reason for that is because I went in, when I decided that I wanted to make my own products, I knew that I wanted to sell in person and eventually get into wholesale. So with those quantities that I needed, even to sell at a market, or if I had a wholesale order, those quantities, it would not have been feasible for me to offer a wholesale price to a customer with that small profit margin. It's just not worth it. I'm going to be making really next to nothing. And but the reason for that small profit margin is because, yeah, you're paying a higher price for the print-on-demand product, but there's little that you have to worry about. So in that sense, you have to think about if you want to work B2B or B2C only. So, but print on demand, I want to say that it works really well if you are mainly focused on selling to customers directly. And also another thing is that being in Canada, I had to consider the exchange rate because a lot of these prices are in US dollars. Also, I had to consider the higher cost of shipping and possible duty fees and customs fees as well. So once that's all is said and done, the cost is very high, so it just wasn't worthwhile for me. I want to say that this is the biggest reason why I decided to make my own products, and I wanted full control of my packaging and the branding. I knew I wouldn't have been able to do that fully using a print-on-demand company. So most companies, they do give you the option of sending out business cards or specific packaging materials to them. They'll keep them on hand and use that when they're fulfilling your orders, but it is limited to what you can give them and also there's an extra charge to it, so you have to think if that additional cost is going to be worth it. So for me, keeping the consistency throughout my products and my brand was super important to me. Across the board, I just wanted it to feel like everything was cohesive and consistent. So that can be the product itself, my website, my displays in craft markets, how I present myself on social media, any photos or anything like that. I wanted everything to feel consistent and cohesive. So the big part of that is the packaging of my products. So this was big for me. And also, if you've ever received an order from me, then you'll notice that there's a small handwritten note in there just to say thank you for your order and thank you for your support. And I really wanted to be able to do that because I remember the first time I received a handwritten thank you note, it was from an Etsy order. And I just thought it was so sweet, and it was a small gesture that made me really happy as a customer. So I really wanted to incorporate that and have my customers feel the same way too. I wanted to be the quality control person, and I wanted to know exactly what was being sent to my customers. With a print-on-demand company, you can't do that because you're not the one fulfilling these orders and sending them out. And sometimes there's slight discrepancies because these are being ordered on demand. So they're being produced as they're ordered. So it's a different run every single time. And some companies, they also use more than one vendor or manufacturer. So there can be differences with their print quality and color as well. So that was something that I definitely wanted to consider. And there was also a time before where I ordered first samples to check the quality and color, and everything was great. I put it on my website, and then I happened to order another set for myself, and those came and the color was very, very different from my first samples. And so that worried me a little bit. The company rectified that issue quickly and efficiently. They sent me new samples right away. But after that, I knew that I just wanted more control of the quality and what was going out to the customers. So I knew that I would have to put in that extra work fulfilling these orders, and it was going to take more time. But I was okay with that because that's something, again, that was important to me. Just as a closing note now, if you know that you want to make your own products, just know that it's not going to be easy. There's so much involved, whether you are doing it yourself or you're going through a print-on-demand company. There's so much to do and so much to consider. But take all of that as a valuable learning experience. Had I not done this, everything hands-on and learning the process of everything from sourcing a manufacturer to managing orders and dealing with customer service, that whole process was just knowledge that I needed, and just knowledge that has been really, really helpful for me. So you learn along the way, and again, it's definitely not an easy thing to do, but you learn as you go. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes, but you learn from all that, and you know what? You just gotta keep going. So saying that, I hope this video was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you at the next one.